What's going on, guys? This is Knasty 3090 here. Welcome back to another Detroit Tigers franchise video, episode 3. Yes, I'm up here. I'm changing the spot of the camera, and I would love to hear in the comments down below, do you like it better in the bottom right, top left, or bottom left? I think top right might be the best. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, because for the most part, you just get like my level and my stubs, which I really don't care about. But anyway, we are in episode 3, off-season 2020 to 2021. We'll do the 2021 season as well. So, exclusive free agents. We got Mike Leake. We ended up having a pretty solid year. A 3.5 ERA. He pitched 200 innings. How much money does he want? About $5 million for 1 year. I think it's very fair. Miguel Rojas is a free agent. We ended up hitting 250 with 8 home runs, 30 doubles, 671 OPS. It was down from the prior year. A WAR of 2.6. I mean, that's like a $4 or $5 million player. I'll do 5. I'll have him be an everyday player, so he should like that. Corey Dickerson, now he had that injury at the end last year. He ended up only playing 88 games, but he hit 276, 7 home runs, OPS of 730, definitely down. How much does he want? 5.5? I actually might go in a different direction. And then CJ Cron, let me take a look. No, Cron played 134 games, only hit 14 home runs, but hit 283, WAR 0.7. How much does he want a year? 4.5. I think I'll keep Cron for 1 more year. I think I'm going to have Andrew Vaughn start the year in the minors. 1 more year in the minors. Let him continue to develop. In regards to shortstops, we do have Rojas. And then after that, we have Paredes, and then McCullen and Alcantara. Well, he's a C potential, but we have Deutscher. In the outfield, though, we have Ozuna, Christian Stewart. There's Dickerson, but we also have Rich Villegas, who is ready. He's a 77 overall. He's clearly ready. As you can see now with the camera angle up here, you can see all his attributes and everything. So I think it makes sense to have the camera up here. So I'm going to do that. And Riley Green still in the minors. So we're going to let... I was liking Dickerson, but we're going to let him walk. So, do we have anything else that happens? No. Let's take a look at arbitration. Paul Blackburn and Daniel Norris. Now, Norris this past year struggled mightily. ERA at 7. We're just going to let him walk. Paul Blackburn, 3.73 ERA. 4 years at 1.1. I will gladly do that deal. He's in worst case, he's like a long man. So let's offer him arbitration just so we don't lose him, but I want to lock him up long term. We have no one eligible to lose in the Rule 5 draft. Now under tender contracts, Casey Mize, 4.77 ERA rookie year. Now you guys told me, a lot of you guys have had bad luck with Casey Mize in franchise. I do want to lock him up long term for the simple fact of he at least turns into a very good player. I mean, very good overall. Maybe not the best pitcher, but a very good overall over time. So I do want to sign him, knowing if he doesn't succeed, we can always trade him. Franklin Perez, he struggled also his rookie year, but he's also a youngster, the same age, 23 years old. Again, like a 5-year deal with him. And I just get those guys long-term deals, and that will help us just knowing what we have moving forward for money. Villegas did end up playing, I guess, because he has contract renewable. I guess he didn't play. Well, I'm going to just sign him to that deal. Cole Elkins, I think, was he the guy who was like that 6th-round pick that we got? I think he was. He's very good. The rest of these guys, I'll just sign them. Matt Manning, we can't offer him a contract yet. But there's Santana, who did pitch in the bigs. I think he's more of I might make him a reliever. 70 stamina is not that good. I think he's best served as a reliever. So I'm going to change his position from a starter to a reliever, and I'll sign the rest of these guys, and then we'll move forward with the offseason. We'll have some money to spend, and we'll make some moves in free agency potentially. We'll see what's out there. All right, so I made all those offers. Now let's take a look at the roster and see what we may want to add to. Our rotation is Fulmer, Leake, Mize, Blackburn, Perez. We do have Matt Manning, who's close. Elkins is close. Baez is 27, so he's not like a prospect really. Bo Burrows is 24. Funkhauser. Okay, none of these guys are young. But then we got like Matt Hall, he's 27. Joey Wentz is 23. And then we have some younger guys in the minors. So I don't think we need a starter. They're not the best in terms of rotation, but we got young guys. Relievers, we have Santana, Stumpf, Alcantara, Jose Fernandez, Durbin Feltman, and then Santana, we changed his position. Closers, Jimenez, we could probably add a bullpen armor too. Jake Rogers is our catcher, and then we have this guy, Numata, and then we got a youngster and Corey Lee. First base is Miggy and Crone. First base or DH, whatever you want to do. Second base is Ronnie Rodriguez. He's okay. I think we could definitely upgrade second base. We do have a youngster in the minors. Third base, I think we could definitely improve. Candelario's out there. I mean, we have Candelario, we have Dahlbeck. I think we can improve that. Shortstop, we do have Rojas right now in the majors, but Paredes and McMullen, who, if you look at him, now McMullen can play second. I actually think I'm going to move McMullen to a second baseman. You take a look at the fielding's only a 62, arm of a 56, strength, actually of a 49. That's a second baseman. So I'm going to move him to second base. He's currently, was he a 69 overall? I should have checked. 68 overall, so not nice. And see what his overall changes to when we do this, and we change his position. And he's now a 70. And that makes him a little closer to being a big leaguer. Paredes, with that arm, I think he can play short for sure. Deutscher definitely has the arm for it. I'm not sure if he's much of a fielder. He can play third. Not sure if the bat will profile there. And Perez, another guy, is a potential guy. In the outfield, we have Ozuna, Stewart with some pop, and then Villegas in center. That's kind of our outfield. I'm going to add him to the Major League team now. So, what do we need? A third baseman, probably a third baseman, maybe a second baseman, but McMullen is ready probably in like 2 years. We don't need to get like a guy, I don't know, we'll see. And then definitely some relievers. So let's see what's out there in free agency. Mookie Betts is out there. Now, we don't need him. I don't want to pay him for it. Sean Doolittle's out there. Didn't get a qualifying offer. A 1-year deal, I think, would be ideal. Kind of like we did last offseason. Give him a little bit more money. Kind of see if we can get him to come. Will Smith, Blake Tryon, Jock Peterson, Kirby Yates. Yates was really good. I'll go get someone else. We had Will Smith last year. Kirby Yates and a 1-year deal. What do they have for second baseman? DJ LeMahieu. Now he's third in this, but I think he can play definitely third or second for us. So he'd be a great option, like a 2-year deal. Player option. See if we can get him. What other second baseman we could put VR at second, 270, 12 home runs, 28 stolen bases. Dozier hit 15 bombs. Cesar Hernandez hit 284, 20 home runs last year. And probably get Cesar pretty cheap, yeah, $5 million. Let's do that. And then put LeMahieu at third. Makes our team pretty good. Let's see what happens. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Kirby Yates, we did get him. Let's see, we got Kirby Yates. Let's see, we didn't get any of the third basemen. All right, so we have to get rid of some dead weight. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of yous. Let's get rid of some players who are just, not going to be big leaguers. And they're kind of older. That way we can sign some free agents. Josh Lester. All right, let's go back to free agency. All right, so Doolittle, got to offer him that contract again. Let's do that doesn't, okay, so maybe we'll save a couple million by doing that. And then it was Hernandez and LeMahieu. Let's see if we got him. Cishek's a Philly. Doolittle, we got Doolittle. Tryon's a Cub. Jock is a White Sox. Cost him a draft pick. Tyson Olga, okay, there goes that. Did we get Cesar Hernandez at least? We did. So at third, we could rock with Candelario or Dahlbeck. Where's our budget looking like? Kirby Yates, Doolittle definitely helped our bullpen out. Yeah, our budget's kind of tight. We could do maybe a little player search and look at third base. Let's see. Potential. Let's do a little, let's do min of 1, max of 79. Let's see if we can find someone cheap. I might want to put position of third base. So let's see. Brandon Drury, really solid player. He hit 25 home runs last year. Wow. What was his WAR last year? 1-1, so not really all together. Tommy La Stella, he's a great franchise player. He gets on base. Actually, I'm going to rock with Tommy as our third baseman next year. Let's go get Tommy. He is a free agent, so he shouldn't cost us that much. And where is he? Probably costs like $8 million. 3.5. Hopefully we can get him for that. I think we can. Will Smith is a White Sox. I mean, not a Yankee, excuse me. Mookie Betts is a White Sox. Damn it. White Sox are going to be good very soon, if not already. Ken Giles is a National. Let's see if we got La Stella. We did. I might trade Candelario and just kind of move on. We probably can get a nice little haul for him. So let's see. Probably can get like a solid prop. We can get a closer who's an A potential and a third baseman. Okay. I might just have to do that. I don't know if we're going to top that. I just realized my face cam does kind of block off one of the names. Ken Jamison, the center fielder, who's an A potential. I kind of like that first trade, though. I'm just going to rock with that. We get a closer and a third baseman who's 18, B potential. Let's take a look. A little bit of pop, 14 durability is a DH, but hey, you know what? Let him just develop. And then we got the closer, though. It's 20 and 8 potential. Let's do it. So, do we have to do any coaches? Probably not. Oh, we have to get a hitting. I'm going to fire this guy. No. Hitting, pitching, and a farm director. Let's take care of these. And then, should be pretty much good. I hate it when their attributes an A and the only thing they bring down is walks per 9. Like the only thing I care about. I'm going to go after this guy. Maybe he accepts it. And then hitting coach. Bring down drag bunting. I don't care about drag bunting. So, yeah, I guess we have nothing else really to do this offseason. So, why does this keep happening? Let's see. Get rid of this guy. Pretty much, I think we're done with the off season. So let me just, I'll just meet you guys at the beginning of next season, and yeah, we'll go from there. We'll see how the team's looking. All right, so here we are at the beginning of next season. Rich Villegas, leading off. Great leadoff hitter. Cesar Hernandez batting second. Miggy, Ozuna, Christian Stewart, CJ Cron at DH, La Stella, Rojas, and Jake Rogers. Not the worst lineup. Pitching, we got Fulmer, Mize, Leake, Paul Blackburn, Franklin Perez. 580 or higher. Santana's a long man. Stump, Feltman, Jimenez, Santana, Yates, and Doolittle. Not too bad. Let's take a look at scouts. Can we improve any? We can improve the Central. We can improve the East. We can improve the other ones. All right. If you take a look at what we are ranked, 24th, same as last year. Top prospect. We should have several up on this. Villegas is at number 8. Obviously, he's graduating. Let's see. Who else do we have? McMullen is at 22. He's the second shortstop drafted 1 overall. He's now at second base. Matt Manning's at 24. Both are in AAA. Paredes is at 28 in the shortstop. What else do we have? That's it. Now, we have a lot of guys who aren't top prospects who we obviously like a lot. Andrew Vaughn is in AAA. The bat should really play. Other guys, Bobby Dahlbeck, I'm going to have him start the year in AAA. Tommy Damon, guy we just got in a trade, more of a DH, but there's some pop there. Deutscher is a B potential, but there's some talent in that bat. And then Parker Meadows is not even a top prospect. He is an A potential. We also got guys like Jerry Kendall, Daz Cameron, Derek Hill's a C potential. And then right field, we have Riley Green, who's not a top prospect. So we have a lot of good players in depth. Let's get into the season before, so we should take a look at contract extensions. Anyone who I want to lock up long term, and the answer is no. All right, so we have I think it's the 10th pick. It says the 10th pick in the Rule 5 draft, but I think it's around 14. So we'll see what we're at. Day 1, Sean Doolittle gets hurt. Neat. Just make sure the minor league lineups are all accurate. We have the big players playing every day. So I definitely want... Well, I don't care if Damon plays. I'd rather McMullen play. Indermit, yeah, we'll have him play in AA. Arias is a B potential, so I'll probably have him play over no one, actually. So that's fine there. So, all right, let's continue with the season. Let's stay healthy. Perez is out for 2 to 3 months. Franklin Perez is out. At least it's not Michael Fulmer. And I'm going to call up Yeah, I'm not going to call up anyone up. You know what I'm going to do? Santana can be the long man to the starter. We'll just go with him as is. I want to see who performs well in AAA before I just rush someone up to the majors. I want to see how the kids play. Casey Mize is out for 1 or 2 weeks. All right, now we are going to have to call up someone. Whoever's pitching better. I know it's a very small sample. 9 ERA in 3 innings for Elkins. And Manning has... Why are they barely pitching? Oh, because they weren't in the rotation because I'm an idiot. Side note, why weren't they in the rotation? I'm going to call up Matt Manning, though. Let's call him up, give him a chance. It's only for a couple weeks. So let's call him up to the show. And, yeah, hopefully we can stay healthy for like 5 minutes. Probably not. The way we're playing so far this year, it's still very early. We're 8-14, but we're not playing well. Just we're not winning these games. All right, there we go. Casey Mize is back. Place him on the bench, and we're gonna... Santana is struggling. Man, so we'll put him there. Boom. And Fulmer hasn't got hurt yet, like, which is crazy. He's gonna get hurt by the end of May. I can almost guarantee it. Jake Rogers up for a day or two. Just fix that. So we are at 17-27. Hoping for a little better of a start. I might move guys like Ozuna this year if we continue to struggle. And he's actually struggling pretty bad. Miggy is as well. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get rid of that contract. Village is actually hitting pretty well, 272, 337 on base, 3 home runs. Stewart's in 301 with 8 bombs, so there's some young guys are playing well. Hopefully we can do well in this draft. I don't think we're going to get any extra picks. Will Castro, we trade him. I don't know who he is. See potential for Tim Hill, a reliever. Tim Hill, he's a lefty. Nah. I mean, we're not really giving up much, but we're taking on salary. And our budget's tight. Alright, we are just not doing too good. Oh my god. 1 to 2 months for Villages. Alright. That's a shot in the nuts. Like, we just... And it's like all the guys I care about. It's not like freaking... I don't know. Like, Miguel Rojas got hurt. It would not be ideal, but... like a promising young outfielder. And it's 1 or 2 months is a long time. So we're at the draft. We have the 11th pick. Okay, that's not too bad. Round 2, we have the 10th pick. No extra draft pick. So hopefully there's a blue chip available. There is not. There is a left fielder, though, who's... Holy cow, he looks really good. Injury risk is average. Yeah, he looks really good. His arm's not good, but he's a left fielder. Fielding could be 80, though. Vision could be really good. Discipline. It's going to be hard to say no to him. There's a first baseman here. I was hoping for some power. Great vision and discipline for Robbie Bernard. There's some good hitters here. A second baseman, Riley Weatherholtz. That's a name. Good, but I don't think he's better than Cordero, that left fielder. Yeah, it's Cordero or bust right now. There are a lot of good options. I'm going to take Cordero. I want to see what happens with Bernard and Weatherholtz, though. I want to see who takes them. Bernard or what? They haven't been taken yet. Oh, Weatherholtz got taken. So, they both got taken in the competitive balance. So, Reds and Brewers, both in the NL Central. At least they're not in our league. They turned into superstars. A starter right here, Bravo, looks promising. Might take him. Another left fielder here I just noticed. Great hitter, low injury risk. That looks promising. Another left fielder here is more of a project. Right fielder is a project. A closer. Starter who's a project. Shortstop who's a project. I'm Robert Dykes, a first baseman who's a project. I might take the first baseman because usually first baseman can turn into great hitters. Yeah, I'm going to take the first baseman, Robert Dykes. And the last name's kind of funny. Sue me. All right, let's move on to our third pick. Hopefully there's someone else that we like that's still available. And Daisuke Kita, that's an interesting name. There's a closer, Michael Bayek. Some more 8. There's a lot of 80s. A left fielder who's a project, J.J. Staley. Okay. I might take him. Take the right fielder who's 21, high injury risk. Yeah. I'm gonna take this left fielder, J.J. Staley. Jack of all trades, master of none. But in the 3rd round, take a shot on that. I hope that closer is available in our next pick. And he might be. Nope, he's not. High injury risk on that shortstop. I'll probably just take one of these starters then. Spears is nice, but the guy's name is Daisuke Kita. I gotta take him. Just Daisuke. My boy Daisuke Matsuzaka. God, I thought he was gonna be good. He sucked. He didn't suck. That's the wrong thing. I'll take Russell Patterson. Russell Patterson. And we'll have one more pick, and hopefully we did well, and we'll see if we passed on studs. All right. I will take a shot in the dark with Eddie Sanchez. See how we did. And then we got to figure out what to do if we're not going to be in contention. Or what? We're 13.5 out of the division, but only 5 under 500. Cordero's 83 potential, but other than his durability, I like him. But I wish the potential was higher. 89 potential though on Dykes, which is good because he's a project. He's 20 years old, 50 overall, but 89 potential. It's basically an A. J.J. Staley, again, 87 potential. Long way from anything. But at least he has durability. The fielding's not bad. And then Daisuke Kita, 77 potential. He's a 6'3 overall. We'll see. Patterson is shortstop, 74 potential only. And Eddie Sanchez, he's a 73 overall, which is nice, but only a 71 potential. All right, so 83 potential, 70 overall. Let's see. Whoa, 98 potential on this guy. He looks like a superstar. Let's go to the National League Central, see what we passed on. Okay, Weatherholt's only 83 potential, not that good, so okay. And Bernard, he's not bad. Maybe you could argue Bernard would have been the better pick. All in all, I think we're okay with what we took. Did I sign our draft picks? I did. Okay. So our budget's still positive, but barely. To continue the season, we are starting to win a little bit, so we're probably going to get an injury. Oh, he's still injured. He's still injured. Just reminding me of our injuries. Blackburn's out for a few days. That's fine. He probably won't even miss a start. Perez is back. Okay. Now what to do? Santana struggled. Matt Manning hasn't been as bad. So I'm going to send Santana down unless he doesn't have options. Probably does. He does. Okay. And Fulmer's... Holy cow! A 1.82 ERA for Fulmer. Mize is pitching all right. Leake has struggled. Blackburn and Perez. How's the bullpen looking? A couple bad players, especially Yates. But Doolittle's been amazing. Lineup... yeah, not too hot. Tommy Listella has been amazing. 338, 6 home runs. OPS of 951. Stud. Rojas hit 262. Take a look at top prospects. Do we have anyone shooting up the prospects list? McMullen's at 22. He's improving a bunch of plus 2 or 3, like everything. He's almost major league ready. Probably next year he'll be called up as an 18-year-old. Paredes isn't really improving that much. Still probably a year or two away for him. And no one else on this. How's Andrew Vaughn hitting? That's what I want to see. Paredes, they have him. I want him playing every day. Andrew Vaughn, 252, only 5 home runs. So he's not really hitting that well. McMullen's tearing up the minors. Who's at second base right now? Hernandez, 269, 5 home runs. Good on base percentage. He hasn't been bad. But we might be able to get some prospects from him. We'll see. Maybe at the trade deadline I'll trade him if McMullen's deserving the call up. But, Casey Mize is out for 1 to 2 months. Just can't stay healthy. At least Fulmer's been healthy. He's arguably the best pitcher, maybe the best pitcher in the majors. We don't have... Let's see what else is happening. Miggy's out for 2 to 3 months. All right. Well, that kind of plays our hand. Vaughn's getting the call up. Because we need that bat. I didn't want to call him up, but we don't really have a choice. So Andrew Vaughn, welcome to the show. Let's see what you can do. Royals interested in a trade. Derek Hill. I don't want Tim Hill. Hill for Hill, though. Don't want it. All right, let's see. Obviously, Michael Fulmer made the All-Star team. I wonder who else made it. We are in second place in the division, I just saw. We'll take a look at the standings in a second. Yep, Fulmer made it with a 2.08 ERA. Let's see. Relievers. Nope. Closers. Will Smith. Doolittle. Former Tiger, current Tiger. Catchers, none. No first baseman. No second baseman. No third baseman. No short. No. Oh, Ozuna. 275, 25 home runs. Drew Waters made it interesting. Brian Goodwin. Okay. Aaron Judge, Haniger. All right. How, in his limited action, how's Vaughn look? 286 with 1 home run, 14 at-bats. Actually not bad. Now, when is Valages back? He's got to be back soon, right? 14 days. Standings, or we're third in the division. Man, the Indians are a wagon. Wild card, 5.5 back. We do have to jump 4 teams, but I don't want to give up on the team yet. Let's see how we do up to the trade deadline. Kevin Biggio got traded for Tyler Freeman and Luis Oviedo. Okay, interesting. Andrew. Christ. Oh my God. We can play Crone at first. We need someone to play DH. Dahlback's doing all right in AAA. Cody Host is doing well in AA, but that's a different level. He's doing demerits. I'll call it demerit. He'll be. Can you play first? He cannot. So he'll play DH. Oops, Crone. This is absurd. And now I feel like Crone's going to get injured because he's playing first base. Like, I know that's going to happen. First base is, like, haunted. Derek Law got traded. Fought the law, and the law won. Vaughn's still hurt. Thanks for the reminder. Valages is back. Yay. Goodrum sucked. But I was too lazy to switch things around. All right. So Valages is back. He's in 268 with 3 home runs. So get that big-time prospect up. Not prospect anymore, but big-time young star in the majors. Archie Bradley got traded to the Rockies for several prospects. Ooh, interesting. All right, trade deadline. We're above 500. 2.5 out of the wild card. Our run differential is plus 53. So we're like a legit team. Question is, what do? We have the ammunition in terms of prospects to get really whatever we want. McMullen's up to 14. He is really improving. I hope that potential goes up, but him at second seems to be working. Paredes is at 32. Parker Meadows now at the 35, so he's moving up on this. And that is it for us. So the question is, what do we want to improve on? Hernandez, he gets on base. His WAR is 1.8. Demerit's been really good. Ozuna, Christian Stewart, Crone's been really good. Listella's been great. Rojas at short. And then Jake Rogers has been really fine. Question is, do we call... we could call it McMullen and play him at short, but I think that would be stunting his growth. We could... where's Paredes? He is struggling in AAA, so we shouldn't call him up. What's Rojas's WAR? What do they determine his value? 3.3. Okay, so he's been a really good player. There's no reason to change that. I guess pitching, maybe. Fulmer's been amazing. Leak has kind of struggled. We haven't... maybe get a number 5 guy. Bullpen's been pretty solid. View trade block. What's out there? Nunez is hit. Wow. Renato Nunez at third. But Listella, we can move Listella around. He's in 292 with 24 home runs. JD Martinez. Bring him back. Trey Mancini. Caleb Smith is struggling. Jake Junis is pitching pretty well. Junis might be in the move. He's up for a raise this offseason. I might go get Jake Junis. We got the ammunition, so if Matt Hall is a starting piece, that almost gets the deal done. Oh, yeah, this is easy. What do they want? Shortstops? Well, we actually have a bunch. There we go. Will Castro. We get Jake Junis, so that can add to our pitching. So actually, we don't need to do anything because we had one extra spot in the Major League roster. Junis is going in for Matt Manning. He kind of slides into that number 2 guy. And we just hope that, I think Blackburn will turn around to Malik, and I hope Perez turns it around. And Casey Mize should be back soon. When he's back, we'll kind of take the guy who's struggling. We'll move him to the long man, and Manning might be the odd man out. I think the lineup is fine. Now we have Valages back. And we should be getting healthy. That's the thing. Mize is back in 7 days. Vaughn's back in 19 days. Schwindel tore his ACL, another first baseman. And Miggy's back in 28 days. So this player's coming back. So you know what? We hope Junis kind of gives us that extra little push. And we keep losing. Paul Blackburn's out for 1 to 2 weeks. Never going to have too much pitching. Oh, speaking of which, Elkins is pitching outstanding in AAA. Okay. Well, if you need to call someone up, I will, but I also don't want to stunt his development by calling up too soon unless I need to. But hey, if we need to, he's pitching outstanding in AAA. But I don't think we'll call him up unless there's another injury. Mize is back. All right. Perfect. Mize is back, and I already put him back in the rotation. We got the talent to make the playoffs. Just if we can stay healthy. Mize got injured again. Blackburn's back. Place him on. Okay. Yeah, I'll fix that. I'll probably send Stumpf down. He's really struggling this year after pitching great last year, so we're going to just send him down. So Stumpf, if he gets claimed, oh, he has options. Never mind. I don't have to worry about him being claimed. And then I guess we'll have, I'll move Manning, I guess, to a bullpen role. Is anyone else? Because I think Manning's still okay. And I'll have Blackburn be the long man. So, where are we in terms of standings right now? 25 out of the division. But wild card, we're half a game out. Rays, Orioles, Athletics. Rays and the Orioles are playing each other, you figure. Because we just beat the Athletics back-to-back times and then got swept by Kansas City. All right. Vaughn is back. And I'm going to send down probably Nico, because he's hitting 203. He's not bad, though. Demerit was hitting all right. Probably just a... Yeah, I'll send Nico down, unless he doesn't have options. Where is he? He has options. That's perfect. And Miggy should be back like any minute. Like, I bet you by the end of this month. Keep on the... Okay, we'll keep him there. Andrew Vaughn dislocated his ankle, excuse me. Oh my god. Alright, Demerit, you're back in. God, I hope that's not career ending. Ridiculous. Alright, Miggy's back. That's just in time. Put him back in. And where are we standing wise? It's a three-way tie for the second wild card spot. Orioles, White Sox, and Tigers. So the White Sox and the Orioles. When do we play? Do we play either of them? We must play the White Sox. We do. Let's go up to that series. Of course, if we keep losing before then, it may not even matter. All right, let's just make sure they put Fulmer back in the rotation. They did. All right, we got to sweep Cleveland here. We lost 2 out of 3. Okay, we're 2 back of the White Sox, it looks like. But it's just them. So here's the thing. We play the White Sox. We got a 3-game set. We sweep them. We set our own... We control our destiny. If we win out, we make the playoffs. The problem is we play Cleveland was 107 wins after the White Sox, and we lost game 1. And there goes our season. We ended it on a win, but we struggled down the stretch. Finished 81-81. That's a shame. But we are definitely right on the cusp of being a team. And our run differential is really good. It was, plus 45 to 27. That's what? 67 was our run differential. Positive. The White Sox are only plus 22. to put that in perspective. 32, excuse me. So let's take a look to see how the team did. He got hurt, but he ended up still hitting 270, 335 on base, 10 bombs, 20 stolen base. He's now an 82 overall. His wins above replacement was only 1.8, but he's improving quite a bit. Cesar Hernandez, he will not be on the team next year. We got his replacement. He ended up being all right, 266, a 377 on base. That's really good. His WAR was 2.6. Miggy, kind of hope he retires. Get rid of that $31 million. You can really put that elsewhere. Ozuna might get some MVP votes. 42 home runs, 274 average, 910 OPS, a WAR of 5.2. Christian Stewart only hit 20 home runs. Wow, thought he'd hit more. Still not bad. Crone, 272, 26 home runs, 331 on base, OPS almost 800. LaStella, 297 average, 379 on base, 18 home runs. His WAR was probably like 3, if I had to guess. 3.4. Rojas, he had a good year, 13 home runs, 260 average, 357 on base. His WAR was 4.3. And then Jake Rogers, 216 average. Not the best average, but he does hit 21 home runs. Consistently a 20 home run guy. Not going to hit for a high average, but still a positive player. Pitching-wise, I don't know why this is all over the place. Fulmer was amazing. Did struggle down the stretch. Junis, like him long-term. Casey Mize was good. Perez was all right. Blackburn. Doolittle was amazing at the bullpen. Where is... Kirby Yates got sent down to AAA. He really struggled. I'm not even sure if I can get a 4.13 ERA. We should get a draft pick for him. Elkins is now a 78 overall. He'll probably be in the bigs next year. I think I'll move on from Paul Blackburn and then give that spot to Elkins. And we still have Matt Manning to figure out what to do with him, but he did struggle a little bit this year. Let's take a look at awards. I think we got one. Chris Davis got the MVP, and Christian Walker. Interesting. Chris Sale got the Cy Young. Okay, a 1.99 ERA. Yeah, that makes sense. Puig and Acuna got the batting titles. Reliever this year went to Will Smith and Jordan Hicks. Joshua Kimmey, a Red Sox prospect in real life, got Rookie of the Year in the American League, and Tyler Nevin. Aaron Judge, Hank Aaron Award. What awards did we get? We got one. Ozuna got Gold Glove and... Really? Gold Glove? Okay. Gold Glove and left, and probably got a Silver Slugger somewhere. Wait, Adley's on the Angels? The Orioles traded him? Crazy. No Silver Sluggers. Let's take a look at top prospects. We should have a top 5 prospect. Wow, no. McMullen's at 11 only. He improved quite a bit. What do you guys think? Meet me in the comments. Should he be our second baseman moving forward, or should it be Cesar Hernandez? Hernandez was a very good player. He's only 18, McMullen, the guy that we passed on. Where is he? Is he already in the bigs, or did we pass him? Must already be in the bigs. I'll check him on the White Sox. Paredes is at 32. What else do we got? Parker Meadows at 35. Did Paredes' potential go up? It did not. He didn't improve at all this year. It's not ideal. Cole Elkins now at 46. Pretty good for a 6th round pick. So where's the guy on the White Sox? The left fielder. Did they call him up? Yeah, he's in AAA. He looks good. He did get called up. Played 39 games, a $1.99, 3 home runs. Freaking Eloy. And not great. I mean, the White Sox are going to be a monster. I'm worried about them. They have Jock Peterson at first base, too. Jeez. Yeah, they are going to be a monster. They have Paxton. Oh, man, they are. And they got Mookie Betts, too. Shit. Didn't have the best year, only 17 home runs, but still. All right. We're still in a good spot. I like where we're heading. Fulmer, Mize, Junis, Perez, Elkins is our rotation next year. I think that's very good. I'm going to add to the 40-man. Bullpen, Santana's now an 82 overall after having a solid year. How did Feltman do? 3.42. So he's promising. He's only 23. And then Doolittle, I'd like to keep Doolittle. Probably let Yates walk. Jimenez pitched well. And then we have this Acevedo kid. Catchers, how did Corey leave? He's now a 70 overall. But Jake Rogers has been all right. First base, I hope Vaughn doesn't have to retire. I'll check that in a second. Second base, we got a good player right there. LaStella at third's fine. I don't know about Paredes. He barely improved. Deutscher improved quite a bit. He might be a better option than Paredes, to be perfectly honest. I don't know. I'm actually kind of... We could get a lot in return for praise. Maybe we sign like a big-time free agent at short, and then we move on from them. I might move on from Christian Stewart just because, I want a little bit more power from him. Luckily, we do have a stud in Valagius, and Riley Green didn't really improve a ton, but actually, he did improve quite a bit. More look at it. So, all right, let's see who wins the World Series and just make sure Andrew Vaughn doesn't have to retire. Come on, Red Sox. Shit. Yankees defeat the Phillies. Rematch of 2009. And let's see. Please don't retire due to an injury. He did not, unfortunately. Oh, Pedroia retired. Unfortunately, Griffin Conine had to retire. That kind of sucks. The same injury, dislocated ankle, he had to retire. Unfortunately, Miggy didn't retire. So, no Hall of Famers. We do have some free agents. Doolittle, Hernandez, Yates, Rojas, Cron. We got some free agents. So, we do have some money to spend. I might try to move Miggy's contract this offseason. I might have to take on a bad contract and maybe just save 1 year from, I don't know. We'll figure it out. If you guys enjoy this, so please drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. I'll talk to y'all later. Take it easy. Peace.